National uproar erupted from the Senate last week, April 19th, as the new bill SB 1070 was passed. This bill can be read by clicking the link below, which will direct you to the Arizona legislation government site. What this bill does is help keep illegal immigration in Arizona at a minimum. It does so by giving the state police permission to judge whether or not a person is illegal or a U.S. citizen. All Arizona residents will be required to carry federal registration documents on them at all times to prove their citizenship. This bill was passed by a 17-11 vote in the Senate, pushed proudly by the Republican Party. So what's the problem? This bill will enable police officers to profile and make personal judgments on whether or not a person is a citizen. Of course it will lead to racial profiling. It's inevitable. It goes against our civil rights as Americans. What other reason would a cop have to search you and request alien documents, other than if you are of Latino descent? This gross disregard to follow constitutional responsibility is going to cost the lives and well-being of millions. Families will be ripped apart and backfire will erupt against the police force. It is bound to happen. How does the state of Arizona expect its residents to cooperate with the police on this issue? It's easy for a Caucasian of the state to say so, but they're not going to be the ones in persecution. This law is going to cause a constant guard of Arizona's citizens and make a huge break in trust between the state enforcement and the people. It'll cause a mass paranoia in the Latino community, and its effects will be nation spread. But there is something you can do. Republican Senator Russell Pierce sponsored this bill. At this very moment, he is receiving letters and emails from across the country arguing both sides of the bill. Send him a message and let him know how you feel about this. Senator Pierce, you support this bill and its requirements as enforcement. Does this mean you also support the disregard of our constitutional rights for protection against racial profiling and persecution? The link to his office's email address can be found below in the description. Send this video to your friends, family, and co-workers and let them do the same. This is your time to protect our civil liberties.